Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show, and there are a variety of different cashback cards available out there on the US market, and there is one type of card in particular that is very popular. That is the 2% cashback card. Normally it's unlimited cashback at 2% with no annual fee. This card fits nicely into tier 2 in my 5-tier credit card ladder system, and if you want to see the 2022 update of that video, it looks like this. I'll put it on screen at the end of this video. Anyway, this kind of card has become increasingly common in recent years, so in this video I want to go through some of the best 2% cashback cards out there and figure out which one is right for you. This is Battle of the 2% cashback cards. So first up we have the Citi Double Cash. This is kind of like the old faithful. It was the most common 2% cashback card for many years, and for many years actually one of the only 2% cashback cards out there. It earns 1% when you make a purchase and 1% when you pay. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. Basic math, I'm sure you can do it. Now there are two advantages to the Citi Double Cash card. First one is that you earn cashback in the form of Citi Thank You points. Now Citi has added a few extra redemption options like travel, gift cards, etc. But the big advantage really with this is that you can transfer those points out from the Citi Double Cash card to other Citi cards like the Citi Premier, and you can then transfer them on to book airlines, business class, first class, etc. and get a lot more value out of them. The second advantage of the Citi Double Cash is that although it lacks a welcome bonus at the moment, periodically they sometimes do welcome bonuses, but right now it doesn't have a public welcome bonus. However, it does give you 18 months of 0% APR on balance transfers. The card has no annual fee and no limit on the 2% cashback, which is generally a feature of cards in this category. All right, let's move on to our next one, the Wells Fargo Active Cash. Now this is a new offering from Wells Fargo. It earns 2% cashback on all spending, and at the time of recording, it does actually have a welcome bonus, which is $200 when you spend $1,000 in the first 3 months. It also has a 0% APR offer too, and that is that for the first 15 months you do also get 0% interest on bounce transfers and purchases. Another great feature of this card is that it provides $600 worth of cell phone insurance, and this card is part of Wells Fargo's new line of credit cards that they are gradually releasing, with several of them due to be released this year. Like other cards in this category, it also has no annual fee. All right, let's now move on to another relatively new one, but first, if you want to pool information about all your credit cards from different issuers in one place, I recommend the app Max Rewards. It will show you balances, rewards balances, warn you of upcoming bills, there's a welcome bonus spending tracker, and if you have Max Rewards Gold, it'll activate Amex offers and chase rotating quarterly categories for you so that you never miss a deal. And you can get a free month of that with my link below, or you can just download the app and check out the free features. Now our next card is the TD Double Up card from TD Bank, and this card, kind of like the Citi Double Cash, it earns you 1% when you make a purchase and another 1% when you redeem that cash back into an eligible TD Bank account. Now TD Bank unfortunately is only available though in certain states. I'll put them all on screen now. Basically it's most places in the Northeast plus DC, Florida, and a couple of others. Notably absent is California and basically all the states on the West Coast. So I guess in this instance, West Coast isn't the best coast. The card does have a small welcome bonus of $100 for spending $1,000 in the first 3 months, and it also gives you 0% on balance transfers for 15 months. However, due to the extra hoops that you have to jump through, i.e. having a TD Bank account or first moving to a state where you're allowed to have a TD Bank and then opening one. Obviously, you're not going to do that just for this card. But I would say I would only recommend this to existing TD Bank customers. All right, moving on. Our next card is the Apple Card, which came out a couple of years ago. And basically, this is a 2% cashback card when you use Apple Pay, which Apple say is now accepted by 85% of US merchants, although I think it probably really depends where you live and where you shop and stuff. With this card, you will receive cashback daily, i.e. you don't need to wait until your statement closes. You can also earn 3% cashback on Apple products from the Apple Store, but there's a word of caution here. Often Apple products, they can sell for either the same or an even cheaper price on Amazon.com, and you can then earn 5% back with the Amazon Prime Visa Signature Card from Chase. The Apple Card does not have a welcome bonus, but it also does not have any fees of any kind. Now, I wouldn't recommend this card necessarily as a first card, but I would recommend it to people who are relatively new on their credit building journey, so perhaps a second credit card. Goldman Sachs early on, they are the bank that issues this card for Apple. So Goldman Sachs early on, they were actually approving people with subprime credit scores. And another great thing about this card is that it does not give you a hard credit pull when you apply for the card, okay? It conducts a soft pull first, then they make you an offer. They tell you your credit limit and your APR. And if you accept that offer, only then will it be a hard pull. So it's actually kind of like a no risk application. If you get rejected, it's just a soft pull. If you get accepted, but you don't like the offer and you don't take them up on it, then it'll just be a soft pull as well. So I would say this card is great for people with borderline credit scores who don't want to take any risk in damaging their credit. Another group of people who will like this card will be people who are just fans of Apple products. You're like, hey, you know, you get better interest rates and better sign-up bonus with a different card. And they're like, yeah, but is it Apple? Does it have a sleek titanium design? Does it seamlessly integrate with my Apple Watch and Apple phone? So Apple fanboys, you can apply for this card. And also, in case you're wondering if the titanium card is bulletproof, it's not. We tested it. Moving on. Next, we have the SoFi credit card. Now, this is a 2% cashback card that will earn 2% as long as you redeem the cashback into an eligible SoFi account. Otherwise, you can get 1% cashback for paying off charges on the card. Some of the things you can do with it if you redeem it into a SoFi account are paying down the balance of a SoFi loan. You can redeem it into a SoFi investment account where you can invest in stocks, or you could probably just remove it as cash, or you can cash it in for cryptocurrency. Other features of this card include $1,000 in cell phone insurance, which is almost unheard of in this tier. The SoFi card, like the Apple card, will not result in a hard pull when you apply for the card. They'll only do a hard pull if you actually accept the offer. So again, it is kind of a no-risk application. It's a great card if you're getting it for the cell phone insurance, or if you are a SoFi customer anyway and you're interested in doing things like refinancing your student loan through them, investing in cryptos or stocks, etc. They have a wide range of products and you can redeem that 2% cashback into a lot of different types of SoFi accounts. On to our next card. The PayPal Mastercard is a very simple 2% cashback card. You can use it anywhere Mastercard is accepted. You can then redeem that cashback into your PayPal account where you can either spend it through PayPal or I guess withdraw it. The only thing about this card is that it is issued by Synchrony Bank, which sometimes people have complaints about them, especially for their customer service. To be honest, there's not that much to say about this card. It's very simple. It's light on benefits. Basically, it's just a 2% cashback card with no annual fee. All right, let's move on. The Alliant Credit Union Visa Signature Card. Now, this card actually earns 2.5% cashback on all non-category spending, and that's probably the highest rate of any credit card in the US for non-category spend. However, there are now some limitations with this card. You must open an Alliant Credit Union high-yield checking account, and you must maintain an average daily balance of $1,000 for 3 months in the preceding quarter, and then in the following quarter, you will be eligible for what they call their Tier 1 benefits, which is the 2.5% cashback on all spending, including non-category spend. However, the 2.5% is limited to $10,000 in spending per month, and then it goes down to 1.5%. However, $10,000 in spending in non-category spend per month is probably not going to be that much of a limitation for most people. So there are a few hoops to jump through with this one. The card did used to be less restrictive. However, I seem to remember it used to have an annual fee. It doesn't have an annual fee right now. So if you want the absolute highest rate and you are perhaps a big spender, this might be a good card to look at. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know which one is your favorite. Personally, I think Wells Fargo one is a strong offering, has the best bonus. If you're an Apple fanboy, obviously you'll go for that card with no questions asked. The Citi Double Cash is best if you want to convert it to points and airline miles. The SoFi Card for cell phone insurance, and then there's the Alliant Credit Union, which is going to be good for the absolute highest return and especially for high spenders. Thanks very much to Max Rewards for sponsoring this video. Check out their app in the links below. Please subscribe to this channel if you're new, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.